Hello Fliteboarders, I'm excited to announce that Fliteboard App is now live in the iOS App Store. Fliteboard App's a great companion for your flightboard, allowing you to upgrade your flightboard e-foil and flight controller to the latest software, which is version 2. Perform wireless updates as we release new features and improvements into the future. Replay your rides with FlightTrack, track motor hours and distances, and send detailed diagnostic information to Fliteboard to help us provide better support and service. To get started, search for Fliteboard in the iOS App Store and download to your iOS device. An Android version will be available at a later date. Before you use Fliteboard App for the first time, make sure the phone, Fliteboard battery and flight controller have all got at least 20% charge. Prepare your Fliteboard for its first update by ensuring that it's assembled and powered on. Make sure the lid of the Fliteboard remains closed, and this is really important. Ensure flight controller is turned off, as the app can only connect to one device at a time. The receiver light should be flashing blue, looking for a connection. During software updates, make sure the phone stays close to the board and in line of sight. And don't use the phone for anything else until the update's completed. So no text, calls or other apps. Now open the app and agree to the on-screen prompts. You'll be taken to the first update process one step at a time. You'll need to agree to allow the app to use Bluetooth when prompted. Follow the instructions carefully to update your Fliteboard e-foil, and then finally, follow the instructions to turn on and update the flight controller. The Fliteboard update typically takes 2 to 3 minutes. The e-foil update a further 2 to 3 minutes, and the handset update about 2 minutes. You may need to wait 10 to 20 seconds for the Fliteboard to restart between Fliteboard and e-foil updates. The Fliteboard LED may switch between flashing blue, solid purple or green during this time. The process varies slightly depending on which version of software your board originally shipped with. First update will guide you through the process. Once the process is complete, the Fliteboard and flight controller will reset. You may then need to repair the flight controller by holding down the plus button for 5 seconds to enter pairing mode, and then hold over the arming pad for 10 to 12 seconds to repair. To connect the app to the Fliteboard for use, turn off the flight controller and select Fliteboard from the devices list in the app. Note that when the board's connected, its LED light will turn purple. When performing some updates, the light will turn green. You'll now be able to see the software version of both the Fliteboard and the e-foil within the app, which should be version 2. When new software updates are available, you'll see an orange update icon here. You only need to use the first update process once. When connected to your Fliteboard, clicking on Sessions will show you a list of rides. But first you'll need to ride the board and record some ride data. Clicking on the share icon in the top right corner of the screen will send diagnostic information to Fliteboard support. This is if you ever experience issues with your board. Once your board has recorded some ride data, clicking on a session will replay your ride with FlightTrack. FlightTrack shows a ride replay including distance, speed and maximum speed, and you can also review roll and pitch data, power, battery capacity and temperature while you replay your ride. You can scrub through the ride or change the replay speed here. Clicking the share icon in the top right corner of a FlightTrack screen will allow you to share an image of your ride with friends. And you can also record a video of your ride replay by using the iOS screen record feature and then replaying your ride. Fliteboard support and help information is also available within the app, and you can capture sessions from multiple boards. The latest version of Fliteboard software includes many improvements and new features, which include tilt detection cutoff, which has been refined to stop your motor if you fall off the board and fail to let go of the throttle trigger. Increased Bluetooth stability and flight controller battery life. A power bar on the home screen of the flight controller that acts like a tachometer, showing you when you reach maximum motor load. Revised flight controller screens that show power level in kilowatts. A motor management algorithm that puts your motor into cool down mode temporarily if necessary. This typically only happens with incorrect technique before you get planing. Okay, that's it. We hope you enjoy Fliteboard App, and if you like it, please give us a rating on the App Store. Fliteboard App paves the way for more features and improvements to come to enhance your flightboard experience over time. You can contact us via support@fliteboard.com if you've got any issues or questions.